Welcome everybody to tonight's 2021-2022 Wakefield Girls Basketball Senior Night. We're gonna just, take a moment to thank the seniors and their families for their commitment to the program over the last 4 years. Thank you to the families for all the work that you've done getting your kid to this point as a senior. It's been a long, challenging last couple of years. We definitely appreciate the work that you've put in. Before we introduce our seniors, we'd like to recognize the senior class from Wilmington. Just have some flowers for you guys. First one is Olivia Suzuko. Next we have Rita Roach. Faith Benoit. And Emily Watson. All right, and at this moment, we'd like to recognize each senior in our program. And when we call the name of each senior, would the family please join them at half court, get a quick picture. Our first senior is Riley Something. Next we have senior captain Sophie Brown. Taylor Campbell. Next we have Emma Gredders. Next is senior captain Hannah Hill. Next is senior Elena Lottie. And lastly, senior captain Ashley Purcell. Thank you, everybody. That's kind of the rundown to tip off. Thanks.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's very special senior night game. My name is Matt O'Connor, and I'm going to be your commentator for tonight. Tonight's matchup features the Wakefield Warriors and the Wilmington Wildcats. And there's the tip-off. Wakefield Warriors have the ball, led by Emma Shinney. And the quickly dodges the Wildcats. Wakefield's trying to get that ball into the net. That's the first foul for Wilmington. And it is a Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinney. Emma quickly throws it over to number 15, Emma Greterix. Sophie Brown has it, throwing it back to Emma Shinney. Emma tries to find an opening, but she goes for it and lands it. That's a two-pointer right there, starting off very strong, and the Red Sea seems to be very happy. Wilmington has the ball and quickly loses it to the Wakefield Warriors. Emma Shinney has the ball. Ashley Purcell throws it over to Hannah Hill, passing it back over to Emma Greterix. Emma Shinney passes it over to Hannah. She goes for it, just bouncing out, but Wakefield quickly regains control of their footing. Hannah Hill with another two-pointer. The Red Sea is going crazy. And now Wakefield has the support of the hockey team. My goodness. Senior night always brings out the best in people. It's a Wilmington ball being led by number 34, Eva Boudreau. Number 22, Rita Roche has the ball, passing it over to number 34, Eva Boudreau. It's once again a Wakefield ball led by Hannah Hill. Emma Shinney has the ball now. Passing it over. Number 25, senior captain Ashley Purcell has it. Hannah Hill has it, passing it over to Sophie Brown. She goes up, just bouncing out. But Wakefield's going for it again. Wilmington has the ball. Number 13, Alessandra Teligio. The Red Sea is very happy about that. Wakefield Warriors have the ball. Emma Shinney leads the pack. Wilmington Wildcats are able to pick it up, led by number 5, Jessica Collins. Passing it back over to Alessandra. Eva Boudreau has it. She goes for it. And that's a three-pointer for the Wildcats. Sophie Brown has it, throwing it up immediately and makes it in. It's now 6-3. Looks like one fan actually has a little paper cutout of one of the players. That's funny. It's a Wilmington ball led by Eva Boudreau once more. Sophie Brown trying to block it. Number 22, Rita Roche has it, throwing it back over to Eva. Warriors grab the ball. Sophie Brown running it over. Hannah Hill passes over to Sophie, and Wilmington slaps it out of her hands, almost hitting one of the hockey team's pucks. It's a Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinney. Passing it over to Hannah Hill, but they're able to regain their footing. But the ball goes over to the Wildcats. Score still remains 6-3, with Wilmington only having one foul. Wilmington has the ball. Eva has it, launching it over to Jessica. The Red Sea is a pleasure. Looks like it's the first free throw. Never mind. My eyes were deceiving me there. Warriors have the ball now, throwing it all the way over to Hannah Hill, throwing it up, and it goes in. It's 8-3. Wildcats have it. Number 13, Alessandra, fighting for the ball. Warriors have it now. Emma Shinny running it over. The Red Sea is going wild. Sophie Brown throws it up and scores again. And that's the first timeout. We'll be back in a moment. We are back as Wakefield and Wilmington return to the courts. Looks like we've got a new Moses in town. Both teams are back out on the court with 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go. It's a Wilmington ball. Number 13, Alessandra has it. Warriors grab the ball. Ashley Purcell has it now, throwing it up. Just bouncing out. It's now a Wakefield ball. Emma Shinny has it. Everybody's trying to find a good spot. Sophie Brown has it now, passing it over to Emma. Emma Gretorix goes for it, just bouncing out, giving the time. That was a close one there.
Warriors fouls on 3 Hannah Hill.
Fouls are 1-all. Wildcats have the ball. Eva Bedreau has it, passing it over to Jessica, and it goes out of there. Wildcats ball. Jessica Collins has it, trying to find that perfect opening, passing it over to Olivia. Wilmington needs to find this opening. That's 2 fouls for Wakefield now. Eva Bedreau has it. Wilmington Wildcats still have control over it. Once again, Eva Bedreau leads the pack.
13 foul. The Warriors
Eliza Margolis is now on the field, or court rather. Wilmington just barely misses as the Warriors grab hold of the ball. Sophie Brown running it over. Red Sea still with those very impressive chants seems to be boosting the team's morale. Wakefield's just barely able to save it. Eliza Margolis finds that opening and she lands it. The score now remains 12-3. Wildcats have it, but they drop it out. Red Sea's going crazy. I think this is the most crazy this Red Sea has gotten. Here comes number 10, Mia Forey out onto the court, switching out with Hannah Hill. Mia has the ball. Eliza has it, passing it over to Mia Forey. Ashley Purcell passes it over. Sophie Brown grabs hold of it. Trying to find that opening. Ashley Purcell goes for it. Wildcats are able to grab hold of it, but it goes out of bounds. Ball once again remains in Wakefield's control. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Eva Boudreau, number 34, has control of it. It's a Wildcat ball. Number 13, Alessandra has it, whipping it over. Warriors have it, led by Mia Forey.
The Warriors win.
Warriors grab hold of it. Emma Quinn throws it up, and it makes it in. 14-3. Three fouls on Wakefield's part. And that's another timeout. We'll be back in a moment. We're back again. Both teams are wrapping up now, sending the players back onto the court. It's a Warrior ball led by Mia Forey. Warriors have the ball. Off to a strong start with Eliza Margolis at the helm. Emma Quinn throws it back over to Eliza. Mia Forey trying to find that perfect opening. Eliza throws it over to Quinn. Hannah Hill has it now, passing it over to Mia, who in turn passes it back over to Quinn, throws it up over to Eliza. Wildcats have the ball now. Eva Boudreau has the ball leading for the Wildcats, just bouncing out. Eliza Margolis grabs hold of it. Less than a minute and 30 seconds remain. Wildcats still have it. Wildcats playing defensive despite being on the offensive. What an ingenious tactic. We've got got less than a minute left. It's a wrestle for the ball, but Warriors still maintain control of it. Quinn passes it over to Mia Forty, who goes for it, just bouncing out. But Warriors regain control of it again. Eliza Margolis just misses. Sophie Brown trying to find an opening. Ball switches over to Wilmington. Number 5, Jessica Collins has the ball, passing it over to number 13, Alessandra. Eliza Quinn on the defensive side. Mia Forty's got it now. That was a quick play. Our first free throw of the game. Number 10, Mia Forty. She makes her first one. 15 for Wakefield. Ashley Purcell is now back out on the court. Wilmington Wildcats maintain whoa. Everything happened so fast there. The Red Sea is more passionate than ever. Wildcats have it. Warriors have it now. Quinn goes for it. But Wildcats have it now. They need to find the time to shoot before it ends. And that wraps up quarter number 1. We'll be back to cover quarter 2. We're back to kick off quarter number 2. Wakefield Warriors are the first to enter onto the court. The Wilmington Wildcats follow suit. Looks like we're starting things off with a Wakefield ball. Wakefield currently has a lead with 15 points to the Wilmington Wildcats 5. Eliza Margolis has the ball, passing it over. Hannah Hill has it, passing it over to Eliza Margolis. Hannah Hill goes for it, just bouncing out. Wilmington has the ball. Sophie Brown's back out on the court. Number 5, Jessica Collins has the ball now. Passing it over to Alessandra, who's leading the charge. Wildcats trying to find that opening. Jalen Breshnahan throws it over, but that whistle has been blown once more. The foul count now sits at 4 for Wakefield to 2 for Wilmington. So Wilmington ball. Wildcats trying to find an opening. Trying to make that score. It's time for Wilmington's first free throw.
That's 2 shots for Wilmington.
She's got 1 shot left as number 12, Shay Sunkin, enters the court.
Shay Sunkin into the Warriors final for placing at point.
Goes right into the out-of-bounds section as the Warriors take the ball. Mia Forty has it, quickly passing it over to Eliza Margolis. Sophie Brown picks it up, throwing it back over to Eliza. Margolis has it, passing it over to 40. Ashley Purcell goes up.
Wilmington College on number 5, Jessica Collins.
Foul count now stands 5 to 3. It's a Wakefield ball led by Mia Forty. Number 11, Cassidy Smith is now out on the court. And looks like that's a timeout. We'll be right back. And we are back. Both teams are wrapping up their strategic strategizing now. Warriors wrap up first, quickly followed by Wilmington. So Warrior ball led by Mia Forty. Mia throws it over to Ashley Purcell. Sophie Brown passes it back to Ashley. Wilmington has it now. Alessandra has it. Ava Bedreau gives it to Alessandra. It's now a Warrior ball. The score still remains 15 to 5. Mia Forty goes for it, just bouncing out. Wildcats have the ball.
And the Shinny returns to the Warriors line.
And the Shinny swings out with Eliza Margolis. It's once again a Warrior ball. 40 passes it over to Shay Sunkin, who quickly passes it over to Emma. Mia Forty throws it up, just bouncing out. The wrestle for the ball. It's a Warrior ball. Emma Shinny has it now.
Moving to foul on number 13.
Emma finds that opening. Sophie Brown passes it over to Shea, who throws it up, just bouncing out. Wildcats have it now. Very nicely done. It's a Wakefield ball there. Red Sea very happy about that one. Ava Boudreau has the ball, throwing it all the way over. Wildcats still have got it, trying to find that opening to make the shot. It's another Wakefield ball. Shea Sunkin has the ball, leading the charge. Another lovely chant. I just love that the Wakefield Red Sea is just neatly packed into this little trapezoid. I just find that so funny. The fact that they were able to organize themselves into this perfect shape. Brooklyn Calvert passes it over to Emma Shinney. Emma Shinney goes for it, just bouncing off the rim. Sophie Brown passes it over. Ashley Purcell trying to find that. Foul counters now 5-5. Wildcats have it. Ava Boudreau throwing it over. Sophie Brown leads. Passing it over quickly to Emma Shinney, who passes it over to Ashley Purcell, who throws it up and lands it in. It's 17-5. Warriors have the lead, and oh my goodness. You guys can't see it yet, but wait till you see some of the Wakefield fans coming in here. Say, looks like a Wakefield ball, but look at these Wakefield Warrior fans. Look how decked out they are in Hawaiian gear. Very nicely done. Looks like that morale helped. It's now 19-5 thanks to Ashley Purcell. And it's another timeout. We'll be back in a minute. And we're back. Wakefield Warriors are first back out on the court, and the Red Sea has only gotten bigger, now forming a, oh God, I'm trying to remember what kind of triangle that is. Is it equilateral? I think? All the math teachers who are watching this are probably going to squeal in agony. Wildcats have it. That's a Warrior foul. It's now 6-5 for that counter. Number 4, Ava Bedreau, once again leading for the Wildcats. Passing it over to Jessica. Jessica throws it over to Shayla. Wildcats are able to secure themselves another 2-pointer. Warriors quickly run over to their side of the court. Emma Shinny throws it up, just bouncing out. Wildcats grab hold of it. Warriors are able to maintain control of it. Ashley Purcell trying to find that opening. Picked up by Brooklyn Calder. Hannah Hill goes for it, almost. Emma Shinny organizing her strike. Wakefield still got it. Emma Shinny goes for it, and she makes it in! That's a 3-pointer right there. 22-7. Wildcats maintain control of it. Looks like it is a free throw time. Number 5, Jessica Collins gets. Looks like she may get 1 or 2 shots. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting them to scream. She's still got 1 shot left, and she makes it in. It's 22-9 now. Warriors have it. So Warrior ball led by Emma Shinny. Emma Shinny has it, quickly throwing it over to Brooklyn Calder, but she's able to get back to Emma. Emma goes for it, just bouncing out. Wildcats still have the ball. Wilmington leads with, once again, Ava Bedreau. Trying to find that opening. Wildcats still maintain control of it. Can they score? No, it looks like Warriors have taken back the ball. Ashley Purcell trying to get it up, and it's thrown right down. So Warrior ball led by Emma Shinny. Emma trying to find that opening, passes it over to Sophie, who just barely misses. Hannah Hill misses as well. Wildcats grab it. It's like Mia Forty's going back out onto the court. Looks like it's time for another free throw. Jessica shoots and makes it in. It's now 10 for Wilmington. The screams come out of nowhere, but they're so funny. Emma Shinnie has the ball. It's now 11 for the Wildcats. Wildcats are able to steal the ball back, but not before Wakefield steals it themselves. Ashley Purcell throws it over, trying to find that opening. And the ball makes it in, even though the whistle was blown. Foul counter stands 8-6. We've got less than 4 minutes remaining. It's a Warrior ball. Emma Shinnie trying to find that opening. Passing it to Mia 40. Anna Hill trying to find it. Ashley Purcell goes for it, just bouncing out. Time for a Wakefield free throw.
Wilmington College on number 44, first personal, team 7, Hannah Hill, 2 for Wakefield.
Hannah Hill has 2 opportunities to gain a free throw shot. She lands 1, but she's got 1 remaining. Number 15, Olivia Spizzuco, returns to the court. She shoots, and she scores. It's now 24, my lucky number for Wakefield. Wildcats are able to take it back, but Warriors take it back again. Ashley Purcell on the move. Passing it over to Emma Shinnie. Emma throws it up and makes it in. That's 26 for Wakefield. Wildcats just barely missed that one. Eliza Margolis has it for the Warriors. Passing it over to Mia 40, who goes, just missing. It's a wrestle for the ball again, but there goes the whistle. Some players switch out, including number 15, Emma Gretorix. Emma Shinnie has control of the ball. Eliza Margolis throws it up and she makes it in. It's 28-11 now. Wildcats have it. Ava Bedreau passes it over to Jessica. Wildcats are trying to find that opening. Ava Bedreau goes for it and she lands it. 14 for the Wildcats. Hannah Hill passes it over to Ashley Purcell, who's able to keep it up, just missing. The foul counter is now 9 for Wakefield to 7 for Wilmington.
Warriors on number 3, Hannah Hill, their second personal.
Looks like it's time for another Wilmington free throw. Looks like this time around it's number 5, Jessica Collins. Let's see how the Red Sea reacts. I was expecting them to react, but not in that way. Ava Bedreau once more leading for the Wildcats. Wildcats get another chance. Sophie Brown returns to the court. Switching out with Hannah Hill. Got 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining. just missed. Emma Shinny's got it now. Ashley Purcell trying to find an opening. Sophie Brown passes it over to Emma. Trying to find an opening. And Sophie Brown brings that score up to 30. Wildcats have it. Jessica Collins throws it over to number 15, Olivia Spazuko. Number 22, Rita Rashi throws it over. It's a Wilmington ball there. Ava Bedreau stepping up to the plate again. We've got less than 40 seconds now. Rita passes it over. Up into the air. Warriors take back the ball. Got 30 seconds left. Wildcats have it. Number 15, Olivia Spazuko starts things off. Passing over, Wildcats still have the ball. And hitting a member of the Red Sea. Still have this ball. We've got less than 10 seconds. Warriors, Emma Shinny goes for it, just bouncing out. 3, 2, 1. And that wraps up quarter number 2. And that is the start of halftime. We'll be back to cover quarter number 3. right, everybody, and welcome back to the Wakefield Warriors versus Wilmington Wildcats game. For those who are just joining us, the score is 30 for Wakefield to 14 for Wilmington. The Warriors lead off with Emma Shinney passing quickly over to Sylvie Brown. Emma Shinney trying to find an opening. Ashley Purcell has it, passing it back over to Emma. Hannah Hill has it, quickly throwing it over to Shinney. Hannah quickly throws it over to Sylvie Brown, who tries to find an opening. Passing over, Ashley Purcell goes for it and makes it in! What an opening with the first three-pointer of the quarter. Wildcats almost take it down.
Warriors all 11 Brown. First, second, personal.
Once again, Eva Boudreau steps up. It's now a Wilmington ball. Looks like the opposing Wilmington Wildcats boys team has arrived for the game later tonight. The red and blue really clash on the court. Warriors have it. Wakefield has the ball now. Who's going to lead it? It's Sophie Brown, number 11. Emma Shinney quickly runs the ball over. Passing it over from one Emma to another. Sophie Brown has it, passing it over to Hannah Hill. And it goes out of bounds, giving the Wilmington Wildcats the ball. Eva Boudreau once again taking the helm. Wildcats have it. So Wakefield ball. Number 25, senior captain Ashley Purcell has the ball. Passing it over to Emma Shinney. Wildcats are able to take it out, quickly throwing it up, and they're able to score. Olivia Fuzoko scores another two-pointer. Sylvie Brown gains control of it. Just bouncing out. Ava Boudreau has it, but Warriors and one all for fouls. Wilmington ball. Never mind, it's a Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinney. Passing it over to Hannah Hill. Ashley throws it over to Emma. Warriors trying to make the strategic play work. And it makes it in. But it does not count.
No basket. Wilmington second personal.
Wilmington once again gets another foul. Emma Shinney leads the ball for the Warriors. And Hill tries to find that opening. Passing it over to Emma Gretorix. Emma Shinney goes for it, just bouncing out. Wildcats have it now, number 22, Rita Roche. Ashley Purcell throws it over to Sylvie Brown, who makes it in. 35 for the Warriors. Wildcats have it, but Wakefield intercepts it again. Looks like it's time for a Warrior free throw led by Ashley Purcell. Wilmington now has 3 fouls. Time for another free throw. She shoots, and she scores. 36 for Wakefield. She's got another one. Can she make it? Just bouncing out. Warriors still have the ball. Ashley grabs it again, passing it over to Emma Shinny. Just bouncing out again. Warriors still have it though. It's 1-4 now. Wilmington has 4 fouls. Emma Shinny leads with the ball. But we go into a timeout. We'll be right back. And we're back. Warriors wrap up first. There goes buzzer number 2. And that really loud microphone. Apologies for anybody who had their volume up. Wilmington wraps up once again. And it's a Wakefield ball, led by number 15, Emma Gretorix. Emma Shinny has the ball now. Passing it over to Hill. Ashley Purcell whips it over to Emma. Emma throws it up, just bouncing to wrestle for the ball, but Warriors stand their ground. Wildcats are able to take it. Ava Bedreau throws it over. Number 13, Alessandra Virginio scores, bringing the Wildcats score to 18. Warriors have it. Hannah Hill contemplating on whether she should throw it to another player, but she does. Emma Shinny throws it up, just bouncing out. Wilmington now has 5 fouls. Emma Shinny has 2 chances to make the free throw. Just bouncing out, but she's got another one. A couple of switch outs for the Wildcats. Got 4 minutes and 35 seconds. And she makes it in. That brings Wakefield's total to 37. Wildcats have the ball, passing it over to Ava Bedreau. Wildcats just miss. Warriors are able to take the ball. Sophie Brown leading the charge.
Offensive foul on 25. Second team foul.
Ava Bedreau once again leading the Wilmington Wildcats. They're passing it over. Ava throws it over. Warriors have it. Ashley Purcell throws it up, and she makes it in. 39-18. number 44, Shaylin Breshnahan scores, bringing the total to 20 for the Wildcats. Ashley Purcell throws it to Sophie Brown. Wildcats reclaim their ball. Ava Boudreau passes it over to Alessandra. Ava trying to find an opening. Alessandra throws it over to Annabelle. Just bouncing out. Warriors grab the ball now. Hannah Hill throws it up. Scoring once again. 41 for the Warriors. We've got 3 minutes left in the quarter. Wildcats trying to make that big difference point. And it looks like they are. That's a three-pointer right there for the Wildcats. They're catching back up. And it's a Wilmington ball. Ava Boudreau once more leading the Wilmington pack. Quickly passing it over to Jessica Collins. Wildcats still have it, trying to find that opening.
Warriors foul number 25, Ashley Purcell, their third personal, team third.
It's a free throw for Jessica Collins, and you know what that means? It's time for the Red Sea to scream at the top of their lungs. She makes it, but she's got one. And it just bounces out. Wildcats still have it going into the stands. Wilmington ball, Ava Boudreau has it quickly, passing it over to Rita. Ava goes for it, and she makes it in. 41-27. It's time. And we are back. Warriors wrap up first, with Wilmington following suit. Liza Margolis has the ball. Emma Quinn goes for it, just bouncing out. Wildcats have it now. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Wildcats trying to score. Warriors have it. Throwing it over to Eliza, who passes it over to Shea, who passes it over to Emma. Eliza's got it again. Just bouncing out. Warriors seem to still have it. Emma Shinney throws it up and just bouncing out. Warriors still have it once again. We got less than a minute. Emma Quinn goes for it, just bouncing out. Eliza's got it again, passing it over to Emma, who throws it up. Just bouncing out. Wildcats have it. Less than 30 seconds remain. Wildcats still manage to pick it back up. Jessica Collins keeps it with her, passing it over to Ava Boudreau. 10, 9, not going to go through the rest of that. 5 seconds. Time for another Wilmington free throw with 3.2 seconds remaining. Just bouncing out barely. Red Sea's tactics seem to be working. 1.5 seconds are left on the clock. And the timer ends. Quarter 3 comes to a close, and now we'll be back to cover the fourth and final quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. It's our last quarter. The score remains 41-30. Starting off with a Wildcat ball. Wildcats still have it. Ava Boudreau tries going for it. Got 5 seconds left to score. No, wait, that's... Never mind. 32. Could Wakefield be in trouble? Wildcats have been making a quick comeback. still have it. Passing it over, number 13, Alessandra. Wildcats still maintain control of it. But Wakefield is able to take control of the ball. Brooklyn Calder passes it over to Emma Shinney. Sophie Brown passes it back over to Brooklyn. Emma Shinney goes for it. Wakefield still has it. Ashley Purcell loses it, but Sophie Brown's able to get it back into their hands. Emma Shinney passes it over to Emma Quinn. Ashley Purcell's got it. Wakefield's doing everything they can to score, but Wildcats have it now regardless. Ava Bedreau has it. Warriors grab back the ball. Emma Shinney leads the pack, throwing it over to Ashley Purcell, who throws it up. Free throw time from Ashley Purcell.
Ashley Purcell to shoot 2 for Wakefield.
She makes her first shot, bringing the Wakefield score up to 42. Wakefield now has a 10-point lead. Wildcat ball, Ava Bedreau once again taking the helm. Wakefield's on the defense. So Wakefield ball now being led by Mia Forty. We've got 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Emma Shinney's got the ball, passing it over to Mia. Sophie Brown's looking for an opening. Emma Shinney goes for it, barely missing. So Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinney. Wildcats are able to score, bringing their total up to 34. We've got less than 5 minutes remaining. Emma Quinn going for it, just bouncing out.
Number 44,
Emma Quinn up at the free throwing helm. She shoots, just bouncing out, but it goes in. She's got a second shot. Wakefield has 43 now. Just bouncing out. Wildcats have the ball. Ava Vidro leads. Warriors have it now. Running back over. Emma Shinny leads it. Quinn trying to figure out a stable situation here. Throwing it up. Emma Shinny returns to lead the Wakefield ball.
Come on, guys, come on, dig in.
Emma Shinny goes for it, and she makes it in. It's 46-34. Wakefield might have just secured themselves. I'm not going to finish that sentence because I don't want to jinx it. Very good move there by the Warriors. Time for a Wilmington free throw. Looks like the dog pound's helping, and I mean that as a figure of speech because that, yeah. Wildcats bring their score up to 35. Warrior ball, Eliza Margolis has got it. 4 minutes remain. Mia 40 goes for it and makes it in. 49 for Wakefield now. Warriors have it again. Eliza Margolis throws it up and it makes it in. 51 now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds are left. Both teams stumble out, but the ball goes to Wakefield. Mia 40's got the ball, passing it over to Eliza. Ashley Purcell goes for it, just bouncing out there, but Sophie Brown's able to recover. Sophie Brown passes it over to Eliza. Mia 40's going for it again. Ashley Purcell throws it over to Emma Shinny. Time for another Wakefield free throw by Eliza Margolis. I also now think it is very funny that the Red Sea has now formed, but they went from a perfect trapezoid to a perfect triangle. Wildcats have the ball. 3 minutes remain. Excuse me. Ava Bedro goes for it, just bouncing out. The wrestle for the ball. 10 fouls now for Wilmington. Looks like it's time for a Wakefield free throw. Led by Sophie Brown. 2 minutes and 47 seconds remain. The score of 51 for Wakefield to 35 for Wilmington. Red Sea waits in anticipation. And she makes it.
Time out, White.
And that's another tie. We'll be back in a moment. Back. Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. The score remains 52 to 35. Wakefield has had the lead through the majority of the game, but can Wilmington pull off a last-minute comeback? Time for another Wakefield free throw. She shoots. And she scores. 53 for Wakefield now. The clock ticks with anticipation. Wildcats have the ball. It's a Warrior ball now. Looks like Mia 40 takes the helm. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Liza Margolis has got it. Passing it over to Ashley Purcell. And the Shinny looking for an opening. Wildcats have the ball. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain. Wildcats just barely miss. They're going again. Just bouncing out. Ava Bedreau once more takes the helm. Wildcats score. 2-pointer, 37 points. Less than 2 minutes remain. So Wakefield ball led by Mia 40. 1 minute and 57 seconds remain on the clock. And the Shinny's got it, throwing it over to Eliza, then throwing it over to Sophie Brown. Eliza trying to find that opening. Mia 40 runs over, throwing it over. Ball's flying around. Eliza goes for it. Wildcats have the ball now. For the first time this game. Really nearing the end of this, Ava Bedreau has the ball. Wildcats just miss. It's time for what could possibly be the last Wilmington free throw. She's got 2 shots. Just missing the first one, but she's got 1 left. Warriors have it. Emma Shinny leads the pack. We've got 1 minute left. This could be it. Physics can be both a blessing and a curse. Wildcats are able to score again. "20 seconds. Will Wakefield be able to make a last-minute score? 15.7 seconds remain. Ava Bedrell once more throws it over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Wakefield takes the win. All right, folks, that's where my job comes to an end. With that being said, my name is Matt O'Connor. It's an honor being your commentator, and good night.
The Wakefield Warriors girls basketball team on qualifying for the state tournament.
this time, we'd like to ask all of our Wakefield Warriors boys basketball parents to please make your way to midcourt on the sideline. Once again, we get all of our boys basketball senior parents to make their way along the sideline by midcourt. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wakefield Charlotte Fieldhouse tonight's Middle 6 matchup between your visiting Wilmington Wildcats and your hometown Wakefield Warriors. Tonight's game is a very special one, as it is one of the final home games of the regular season, and one of the last times that our graduating seniors will play together on this court. Many of these seniors have been teammates playing together since they could barely bounce basketball. This group of seniors has worked extremely hard to get to where they are now, and they have spent countless games, practices, and off-season workouts together. Throughout the years, they have formed friendships and memories that they and their families will never forget. We'd like to honor each of our graduating seniors tonight by introducing them one at a time onto the court. We'd also like to recognize the people that have been by their sides throughout their entire basketball careers, their parents. Whether they needed a ride to the gym, a Gatorade at halftime, or just a few words of encouragement, their parents have always been there to support them. So this time, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our graduating Wakefield Warriors boys, seniors, and their parents. Our first senior tonight, joined by parents Sharon and Paul, number 4, Donovan Foley. Number 25. and Mark, co-captain number 3, Andrew Quinn. And shout out to his sister Emma. And last but certainly not least, our final senior, joined by
everybody, and welcome to Wakefield High School Senior Night. Tonight, the Wakefield Warriors are taking on the Wilmington Wildcats. Wakefield starting out with a full senior lineup. The first possession of the game, Wilmington with a travel there. Sellers taking it up inside. He hits the first shot of the game. Crowd packed tonight for Wakefield. Wilmington working with it. Taking it inside, kicking it out now. Three from Erickson, no good. Wilmington recovers the rebound. Another, also no good there from Mallinson. Matt Sellers with it. Gets it inside to DeFazio, posting up, gives up the hook. Michaud grabs the rebound and gets fouled. Luke Murphy picking up his first foul. Dixon, Wilkinson, and Margolis all now subbing in for Wakefield. Wilkinson gets it quick inside, but gives it back up to Margolis. Now into Dixon. Gives it up to Quinn. They'll call a travel there on Dixon. Stuttering around the post. Mallinson with it for Wilmington. Pulls up wide open for three. Can't hit. Dixon with the rebounds. It'll be a timeout by Wakefield. Trying to get his guys refocused after that defensive mess up right there. Andrew Quinn with it now, coming out of timeout. Over to Wilkinson, gives it up to Margolis. He'll take it inside. Missed pass there from Margolis. Mallinson taking it up. Kick out. Pull up for three. He hits it. Rourke hitting his first shot of the game. And those will be the first points for Wilmington there, a deep three. DeFazio with it, gives it into Margolis. He gets double teamed, and they'll call a foul there on Erickson reaching in against Margolis. Off the screen, Wilkinson hits the mid-range fade. Over to Rourke. Rourke steps back, kick over. Erickson loses the handle. Pass up to Margolis. Euro step, floats it up, no good. Dixon gets the rebound, can't put it back. And will be tipped out of bounds there. Stewart knocking it out. Maintains Wakefield possession. Inbound immediately intercepted by Mallinson. Takes it up on the fast break, can't get that one to go. Margolis over to Quinn. Pull up from three, no good. Fight for the ball, and that one will be off Rourke's foot. So it'll stay Wakefield possession. Gets it into Wilkinson. Takes it inside, kick over to Dixon, trying to muscle his way in. Loses the ball over to Margolis. Mid-range pull-up, can't hit that one. Rorick with the rebound, taking it up. That'll be a foul on Margolis.
Wakefield foul is number 12. First personal foul.
Erickson with it. Over to Stewart. Stewart taking it inside, kicking out to Rorick for three again. He airballs that one. And the pass attempted save by Murphy goes off Stewart and out of bounds. It'll be Wakefield ball. Margolis struggling to get it in there. Fazio with it. Back over to Quinn, going around the screen. Mid-range pull-up. Off front iron and out. Murphy taking it up for Wilmington. Gets in the post, kicks it back out. Mallinson for three. He hits it. 2 shots, 2 threes for Wilmington. Quinn over to Margolis. Now to Fazio in the corner. Goes around the Dixon screen. Now Wilkinson tries taking it inside. Will get it poked away and will maintain Wakefield ball as Murphy tips that one out of bounds. Good hands from Erickson there. Burton now subbing into the game for Wakefield. DeFazio in the corner for three, can't hit that one. Dixon pokes it out, but Mallinson recovers it. Mallinson takes it inside and gets that one to go. Wilkinson with it, working against Rorick. Mid-range pull-up, no good, but he'll get a foul there. First 2 shots from the line here for Wakefield.
First personal, 13 foul.
Sean Russell subbing into the game again for Wakefield. Wilkinson goes 1 for 2 with the line there. Rorick taking it inside quick, kicks it out to Stewart for 3. No good. Margolis with the board. Over to Burton. Gets the left-handed way to go. Good touch there from Burton. Mallinson with it, being guarded by Burton. Gets inside to Murphy, can't get that one to go. Tips out, now 3 from Mallinson hits. Sean Russell now taking advantage of that Wilmington defense. It'll be blocked by Murphy. Stays Wakefield ball. Matt Sellers into the game now for Wakefield. And he gets it right away over to DeFazio. Back to Sellers. Sellers, DeFazio again. Pull up from mid-range. Hits it. Rorick, kick over to Stewart, working against Margolis, over to Murphy. He tries going inside. I think they'll call a blocking foul there. Wilkinson with it, being guarded by Burton. Stop, kicks it outside. Now Erickson with it. Over to Stewart, over to Murphy. Back to Mallinson. I call foul there on Matt Sellers.
Warriors calls on number 5, Matt Sellers, his first personal 13 foul.
They get inside quick to Stewart. That one rattles out. Excuse me, Rourke missing that. Russell over to Burton. To Margolis, mid-range fade. No good. Fight for the rebound. Burton gets it, puts it up, gets it back, blocked by Murphy. Fight for the ball, and it'll be going Wilmington way. Doucette and Bolter coming into the game here for Wilmington. Stewart with it. Gets it into Doucette, but it's stolen away. Or at least knocked loose there. And they'll be calling a charge, I believe, there on Doucette. Sellers with it. Now Wilkinson in the post, puts it up, rolls out. Mallinson trying to work against Burton, puts it up. Right over Burton, a tough shot there. Wilmington's on fire from 3 to start, but not much else happening. Sellers with it, over to Wilkinson in the corner. Now Russell up top. 8 seconds left on the shot. Wilkinson over to Russell in the corner for 3. No good. Fight for the ball. They'll call it a jump going Wakefield way. Wilkinson fakes it, takes it, makes it. Mallinson working against Burton again. Into the corner. Rourke with it. Mallinson again, trying to take it inside. Pulls up, can't hit that one. Margolis with it, likely the last shot of the corner. Russell on the fast break, and one! Sean Russell! Misses his free throw there. And Andrew Quinn knocks it out of bounds. Pass to be stolen by Wilkinson. Shot won't count there. A hard-fought first quarter by both these teams. No one able to pull away. Just a 1-point lead for Wilmington. I'd love to see what Wakefield has in store for this senior night. Playing with a lot of heart so far. Wilmington with it to start off this second quarter. Mallinson over to Stewart. Takes it inside, kick over. Doucette. They'll call it a jump ball. Going Wakefield's way. Quinn with it. Over to Burton. Wilmington in his zone defense. Quinn over to Russell. Takes it inside. Over to Wilkinson. That one won't go. Mallinson, fast with it on the fast break. Tries to get it to Doucette. He can't handle it. They try to get it to Stewart. It'll be stolen by Sellers. Up to Wilkinson. Hits that way up. Poked away by Wilkinson. Sellers. Wilkinson. Hits the deuce and one. Wilkinson, a miss from the line there. Marvin with it. Over to Stewart. Now Mallinson. Going in against Burton, he'll get fouled there. Mallinson's been playing with a real quick pace this game. Wakefield defenders just can't seem to pick it up. Murphy gets it into Marvin. Tries to get it over to Murphy. It'll be tipped by DeFazio, maintaining Wilmington ball. Marvin in the corner now. Takes it inside, kick over to Stewart in the corner. Back to Marvin. Gets it over to Murphy. Now Mallinson taking it over to Murphy. Mid-range pull-up, he hits it. Burton over to Quinn, maybe accidentally. Quinn with it. Over to Wilkinson in the corner for three. Hits it. Nothing but net for Wilkinson on that trace. Stewart over to Murphy. Same shot. Not the same result. Over to Russell now. He'll get fouled there by Murphy. A pair of shots from Russell here. Russell hits both there at the line. Rorick back into the game for Wilmington. Gets double teamed at half. Murphy's got it now. Over to Mallinson. Working against DeFazio. Inside, tries to get it to Bolter. Be poked away. Burton gets it over to Russell. Russell taking it inside, throws it up and in. pass up to Mallinson. Gets that way up just to spin in. DeFazio in the corner, fakes it, takes it, makes it. Rourke trying to take it inside, loses the handle. Back to Rourke now, takes it up, gets it to go over Wilkinson. Quinn with it, gets it poked by Rourke. Now Burton in the corner. Wilkinson to Quinn for 3. Won't go. Rourke with it over to Mallinson. Over to Stewart, takes it inside, gets it packed by Quinn. Burton on the fast break, puts it up and in. Stewart charging ahead there for Wilmington. Will be called a block on Quinn. Erickson back into the game here for Wilmington. Erickson with it. It'll travel there, trying to get it over to Rourke. Russell with it. Over to Quinn. Back to Russell. Margolis now up top. Over to Russell from 3. No good. Over the backboard. That will be Wilmington ball. Rourke charging ahead. Kick out. Erickson for 3. No good. Wakefield bobbling around the rebounds. Be Wilmington ball. Last touch by Margolis. Inbound pass gets stolen. Margolis with it. Over to Quinn. Puts it up. Oh, and just out. Russell with the rebound though. DeFazio for 3. No. Mallinson pulls up and hits it. Mallinson's just been roasting these Wakefield defenders so far. Russell over to Margolis. Tries to get it inside to DeFazio. Will be poked away by Murphy. Stewart with it. Over to Mallinson for 3 again. No good. That foul will be called on Mallinson. Basically running into Russell there. And they'll call the foul on Russell. Oh my. I did not see that. Murphy. Now Rourke takes it up inside, gets that one to spin in. Dixon with it. Over to Margolis in the corner for 3. Can't grab it. Push up Mallinson. Puts up that way, up and in. Wakefield lead down to just 2 now. Russell over to Dixon. Dixon gets it poked out. It'll be a foul on Margolis trying to fight for that ball.
Warriors foul is second personal. Team 7.
Wilmington in the bonus now. Mallinson hits both at the line there. Ties up the game. Burton over to Quinn. Back to Burton. Now to Fazio with it. Burton taking it inside. Gets it blocked by Murphy. It'll stay Wakefield ball. Fazio in the corner, hits it. Rorick taking it up. Over to Mallinson. Taking it inside. Tries to get it out. Will be stolen by Wakefield. Margolis on the break. Gets it blocked. Rorick taking it fast inside, throws up the hook, no good. And a travel will be called there. It'll be Wakefield ball. Murphy walking with it. Margolis with it over to Quinn. Now Burton. Wakefield passing it around. Quinn for 3. Can't get that one to rattle in. Mallinson, excuse me. Big 3 by Rorick there. That'll tie up the game, 32-32 here at halftime. Wakefield collapsing a bit defensively to end off that quarter, but still a great display of offense for the quarter all around. So we'll see what they have in the second half. Wilmington with it, starting off this second half after a gritty first half. Manasian and Foley, two seniors, getting some PT here early for Wakefield. Manasian with it inside. He'll slip. He seems to be injured there. Fortunate for Manasian. Margolis and DeFazio into the game for Wakefield. Rorick with it. Over to Erickson. Sellers getting another foul there. Erickson to pass it in. Rorick with it. Steps back. Finds Stewart. Back to Rorick again. Over to Erickson. Erickson taking it inside. Can't get that one to go. Margolis with the board. Hand off to Wilkinson, pull up from mid-range. That one slips out. Kicking it inside, kicking it out to Rorick. Gives it up to Murphy, back to Rorick for three. Can't hit that one. DeFazio fakes the three, takes it up inside. He'll get fouled there by Murphy. It'll be two shots here for DeFazio. Excuse me, they call that foul on Erickson.
First team foul.
DeFazio splits his shots at the line there. Mallinson gave it up there to Murphy. He hits his shot. Smooth pass there from Mallinson. Quinn driving with it. Gets fouled by Stewart. It'll be Wakefield ball still. Margolis got it into Sellers. Now Quinn up top. Kick out DeFazio for three. No good. Erickson with the rebound. Mallinson now working against Quinn. Over to Murphy in the corner. Gives it up to Stewart. They call travel there on Stewart, switching his pivot foot. Margolis on the wing, over to Sellers, wide open for three. He hits it. Matt Sellers cashes that three. We'll be looking at a timeout here. coming out of the timeout from Wakefield after that big Matt Sellers 3. Erickson over to Rourke in the corner. Tries to get it back to Erickson, but it was stolen by Wilkinson. Takes it up on the fast break for an easy leg. Wakefield in the zone. Frantic passing by Wilmington. Rourke with it, gets over to Murphy, to the corner, Stewart, can't hit that one. Rebound to Fazio, now Sellers. Wilkinson working against Stewart, puts it up, and one! Michael Wilkinson taking the contact to the hoop. Capitalizing on that and one opportunity. Rourke with it. Gets it to Stewart in the corner. Wakefield in that 2-3 zone. Missed pass there by Erickson. It'll go straight out of bounds. Wakefield ball. I tell you, Wilmington couldn't look more rattled right now. Completely off rhythm. Sellers up top, handoff to Wilkinson. Wilkinson going against Rourke, pulls up, nothing but net for Wilkinson. Stewart with it. Floats it up, off front iron. Rourke with the rebounds. Wilmington passing around. Erickson gets it stolen. Sellers over to Burton, inside to Fazio, can't hit it. Erickson over to Mallinson. Mallinson with it. Erickson again. Gets it to Stewart in the corner. Floats that one just barely over. Wilkinson. Now Quinn with it. Gets it back over to Wilkinson. Pull up for three. No good. Stewart with it up top. Over to Murphy. Pull up for three. Air ball there. Wakefield crowd loving that one. Sellers over to Wilkinson. Taking it up inside and gets fouled there by Murphy. Excuse me, they'll call that a block and it'll go out of bounds. Tough defense being played by Murphy in this game. DeFazio gets it off the inbound, can't get that hook to go. Melanson trying to put the, Mallinson trying to put the moves on Burton. Be a foul called there on Quinn. Reaching in on Stewart. Murphy with it, gets it into Stewart. Kick out Erickson for three. One flows out. Wilkinson tries to get it to Margolis. He tried to push it to Burton too quick. It'll be out of bounds. Wilmington ball now. Rourke with it for Wilmington. Over to Mallinson. Mallinson Wilkinson trying to work against Burton. Takes it up. Nothing there for him. Big pass up to Wilkinson. Another and one way. Michael Wilkinson. Another and one there from Wilkinson. And that pushes it to a 10-point Wakefield lead. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Rourke pull up from three. Nothing but nothing. Russell over to Margolis. Back to Russell. To DeFazio. Fakes it. Step back. Takes it. Rattles out. But Wilkinson grabs the rebound. Russell with it. Takes it up inside. Gets that one to go. Burke over to Stewart. Now in the corner. Murphy. Three by Stewart won't go. Sellers goes up. That one rattles out. Mallinson for three. No good, but he'll get fouled there by DeFazio. 3 shots at the line here for him.
Second person.
Misses a second. Mallinson goes 2 for 3 at the line there. Final minute of this third quarter. Wilmington in their own 2-3. DeFazio for 3. Can't hit that one. Sellers tries to get the rebound. They'll step out of bounds. It'll be Wilmington ball. Rourke into the corner. Harper. Over to Stewart. Balter gets it to Harper. And he passes it right out of bounds, trying to get it to Rourke. Margolis waiting out the clock. Looking for the last shot of the quarter. Wilkinson with it. Back over to Margolis. Margolis takes it inside. Kick out to DeFazio. Pull up from mid-range. Hits it. Beating the buzzer. Jeff DeFazio. That'll push it to a 12-point Wakefield lead. What an explosion from this Wakefield team coming out of the half. A great display of offense, especially by Michael Wilkinson. Wakefield's going to start out with it for this fourth quarter. DeFazio, quick pull up for three. Rattles out. Stewart taking it inside, can't get that float to go. Tries poking it out, but it'll go straight out of bounds. I just have to reiterate, what a great display of team basketball there by Wakefield in that last quarter. Let's see if they can continue it here. A pass up by DeFazio, intercepted by Stewart. Mallinson with it. It's fouled by DeFazio. Rorick, big pass over to Harper. Now Stewart with it. Gets it over to Harper. Fakes it. Tries to get it over to Rook. It'll be poked out by Wilkinson, but he'll get it back. Stewart losing the ball a little bit. Over to Harper. Has to pull up from three. That one won't go. Fight for the rebound. Good fight by DeFazio. Up to Wilkinson. Just a missed pass there for Margolis. Timeout by Wakefield, trying to get their group recentered. With it for Wilmington. Erickson tries to get it into Murphy. It was stolen by DeFazio. DeFazio to Wilkinson in the corner, takes it in, gets the layup to go. And that's exactly why Wakefield has these leads, is their great fast break play. Murphy gets it into Erickson quick. He'll hit that layup. Wilkinson gets fouled there by Murphy, trying to put up the layup. Murphy frustrated with it. Regardless, 2 shots here for Wilkinson. Back on track with his free throws, hits them both right there. Murphy over to Erickson, back to Murphy, gets it to Rorick in the corner for 3. No good. Stewart with the board. Now Murphy taking it inside. It'll be a foul on DeFazio. Trying to block Murphy there. DeFazio picking up his 4th there. That could be a rough situation for Wakefield with 6 minutes left in this game. now subbing out of the game. Up top, Rourke. Take it inside. Kick over to Erickson. Now Mallinson takes it inside. They'll call a foul there on Matt Sellers. Definitely 2 shots now for Mallinson.
His third personal, team 6.
He'll hit both there. Wilmington with a full court press. Margolis speeding ahead. Sellers in the corner for 3. He hits it. Matt Sellers, another big 3. Murphy loses the ball there. Gets over to Rourke. Now inside Erickson. Tries to get it to Murphy. It'll be right out of bounds. Wakefield ball. Margolis across half court. Over to Wilkinson. Now Quinn takes it inside against Rourke. He'll be fouled there. 2 shots coming up for Andrew Quinn.
Second personal, team 6.
Quinn hits both at the line there. Rourke. Erickson airballs his 3. Quinn with it. Poked over to Wilkinson. He takes it up inside. Can't get that one to go. Burke again for Wilmington, gets it over to Erickson. Mallinson inside. Great pass there from Mallinson to find Rourke for that layup. Wilmington timeout here. With it over to Margolis. Wakefield trying to get around this full court press. Quinn patient with it over to Sellers. Wilkinson taking it up inside. Can't get that layup to go over Stewart. Stewart trying to get it inside. Poked away. Quinn recovering it. Quinn trying to take it inside. It'll be poked out by Rorick. Will stay Wakefield ball. We're now halfway into this fourth quarter. Final 4 minutes of action. Wakefield with a 15-point lead. Quinn up top. Over to Sellers again. Now Margolis, mid-range pull-up. He hits it. Erickson with it. Wakefield back in that zone defense. Erickson inside. Gets all rim right there. Burton takes the three. It's over to Sellers. Now Quinn over to Sellers. Wilkinson takes it in against Rourke. The spin puts it up. They'll call it travel. Erickson in the corner for Wilmington. Takes it around to Stewart. Kicks over to Murphy inside Rorick. Erickson, and a great display of movement from Wilmington right there. It'll be timeout. Wakefield coming out of that timeout. Big pass by Sellers up to Wilkinson to get it past half court. In the corner, Russell with it. Burton over to Russell. Back to Burton, gets it inside Sellers. He'll have it poked out by Stewart. He'll stay Wakefield ball. Recovering the inbound pass. Foul there by Mallinson. Wakefield now on the bonus. Russell to shoot the free throws. Missed that one. Erickson with the board. Taking it up for Wilmington. Now Rorick. It's over to Stewart. Erickson up top for three. That one won't go. Margolis with it. They try to push him behind half court, but it will just be a foul there on Rourke. DeFazio subbing back into the game here for Wakefield.
Jeff Fazio checks in, replacing Sean Russell. Ethan Margolis has 1-1 for Wakefield.
Wilmington with the ball. Murphy, pull up, hits that one. Another timeout by Wilmington. Down 13, a minute 42 to go. Wakefield now coming out of that timeout, looking to have locked up this win already on senior night as Wilkinson hits that layup. I'd like to give a special shout out to seniors Andrew Quinn and Jeff DeFazio, the captains of this team. Really running a great team here this year. And they contribute so much. Murphy gets blocked there by DeFazio. And he'll get fouled, taking it up. Hits both there. The Wilmington ball. Burton knocking that one out of bounds. Stewart with it. Over to Harper. Pull up for three. He'll miss it. Sowers with it. Over to Burton, they'll cross half court. There'll be a timeout here by Wakefield, celebrating this senior night W. Over to Foley, pull up for three. No good. Manasian, Foley, and Mishaw all in the game now for Wakefield. Steal by Burton. Gives it up to Margolis. Margolis finds Foley. Foley around the screen from Mishaw. Can't get that one to go. A steal by Manasian. Throws it off of Gomez and out of bounds. It will stay Wakefield ball. Smart play there from Manasian. Mishaw with it. And he'll look to just dribble it out here. Senior night coming to an amazing close for Wakefield. Both varsity teams getting big W's. You love to see it. Amazing night from DeFazio, Quinn, and Wilkinson to seal this one out. I'm Timothy Brown. Thank you for watching this presentation of Wakefield basketball.